Hey everybody, welcome back, and welcome back to me as well, to my own channel. First, I wanted to go over where we have been for the last couple of weeks and why there hasn't been a video for 2 weeks. I definitely apologize for that. We became incredibly sick with 2 illnesses back to back. So about 2.5 weeks ago, my son brought home flu-like symptoms from school. It's been going around here really bad. I guess there was another school about an hour from us that closed for a week or something because everyone was that sick for that long. So our school sent home emails too saying, hey, listen, please, if your kid's sick at all, please don't send them. There's just been a lot of illness going around in our area here in Lower Michigan, probably a lot of other places too. But before we got sick, I had just been thinking like, wow, we've had a really great winter. Holidays were fantastic. We didn't get sick. So, I might have jinxed us because we finally got it. It finally came around to hit us. But it was a really bad one, the coughing, the fever, the body aches, the chills, lethargy. It was really awful. And with asthma and allergies, that stuff really hangs on for me. So I'm still, and so is my husband, still dealing a little bit with the cough. Wonderful that Daniel got over it in 5 days. We're thankful for that. It's hard to watch kids suffer with that stuff. So that's good. But then as we were, a week and a half into the flu-like thing, we're through the worst of it. We're going to get better now. Then just Dave and I got a really awful stomach bug. And we haven't been that sick with a stomach bug ever that we can remember to that degree. So we had the, headache, vomiting, other things going on. And then after the initial symptoms subsided, then we had the worst headache of our lives for 2 days. I ended up in the ER. It was a whole deal. I was dehydrated, confirmed dehydrated, and they gave me pain medicine and all of that good stuff to try to help get us back on track. So we definitely thought we weren't going to make it. It was pretty terrible. I'm glad to say that we're finally on the upswing of that with just still a little bit of, symptoms left over. Thankfully, Daniel did not get that. We've also heard from others that we know that it's going around as well. So getting back on track and really excited to do that, especially excited for today's video. Before I go into, what the video is actually going to be about today, I did want to mention one other thing. Just yesterday, which was, I believe, March 6th, we did have a tornado come through our area. A lot of people were affected by that. It's about an hour from us, actually, but it's in an area where I grew up, and we don't know people directly that were impacted, but we know people who know people. And even if we didn't know anybody at all, which we really don't directly know anybody affected, but it was pretty bad. It was in the Cass County region of Michigan. I know some of the cities directly that were affected were Three Rivers, Mendon, and Union City. And then up our way, as the storm progressed from west to east and up through the north, we got severe thunderstorms. I think it came through here around 6 or 6:30, went all night long with just a couple of breaks at a time, but like lots of rain. I was really worried about what we were going to wake up to with all of the trees, because what happened last year in May was we had 8 downed trees after a severe wind and thunderstorm came through in May. So I was certain that we were going to wake up today with trees down everywhere, at least, even if they didn't hit anything. That's still not great. That's a problem. I hate to lose a good tree just because the ground is so saturated with water. So that's not good. Our driveway has already been having some problems this spring with mud. So I was worried about that as well. Haven't left yet for the day, so we'll see how that is. But all that to say, we've gotten far more rain than we need for a long way in the lower peninsula of Michigan. So north to south, like much of the state, all of east to west, or rather west to east, it kind of just swept right through. So please be praying for those people whose houses were completely demolished by tornadoes. There were lots of businesses and buildings, large areas that were completely destroyed as well. I don't have any specific links that I'm going to share today. I haven't researched them well enough, and it kind of just happened. But if you're watching this and you wanted to look up, relief for efforts for that area, definitely do. They're going to need it for a long time to come. There's going to be a lot of cleanup there was some loss of life, a lot of homes destroyed, so people have been displaced. So just asking for prayers at the very least for those people. Again, if you want to give, look up those areas. Again, it's the Cass County area of Michigan that actually received the tornado, and cities such as Mendon, Three Rivers, and Union City. So if you find things for that, you're probably on the right track. Our news stations are all covering those. So News Channel 3 is one. We have a Channel 10 as well that might be covering it. So you can find links, I'm sure, to giving through those news channels. That way you know that you're giving to a legitimate place. Okay, so moving on to today's video. We are going to largely be focusing on bringing home some new chicks. It's finally chick season here, and the stores have had chicks for a couple of weeks, I think, at least. When I've gone into the store for things, I've seen them there. Was tempted to get them, but it was still freezing, below freezing a couple of weeks ago. So did not want to get them quite that early, and we were sick. So it was obviously not a good time to start bringing in new baby animals and start taking care of them. Daniel and I are going to go do that, and it's going to be really exciting. We'll take you along on that journey and kind of show you how we get the brooder box set up. So I did a video on that before, of course, as part of my Chicken Keeping 101 series. So if you want to go back and check that out, and then also watch this video, give you a really well-rounded example of how to get your brooder box set up once you do actually have chicks. So the other thing I want to go do today is check out a local place called The Spot. It was created by someone else who's in the small farm and homesteading community around here. I think it's been going for over a year now, but she turned a shipping container into a bakery. And the great thing is all of the goods that are there are homemade by local people in the area. So it gives them an opportunity and an outlet for selling their baked goods under the Michigan food cottage laws that we have here, which are great. Also something that I've been considering doing as a side gig as well. A lot of people do it as a side gig to bring in some extra money. And then just recently, at the beginning of this year, they changed the laws. Previously, you were only allowed to make up to $27,000 per year, but they've changed it now, I guess, to where you can make up to $50,000 a year doing that, selling your baked goods, etc. So I've not been able to check it out in all this time, and I've really wanted to. So we're going to just go talk to the owner today, if she's there and available, and we're going to see what kind of baked goods they have and hopefully buy something. So let's go.
I'm gonna start off.
I gotta feel it. That's cool. I think it's a kitchen scrubby.
This could be for a chicken to lay on, like
a chicken to lay on?
Yes, I think we should get this for a baby chick. Think we should? Oops.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, I think it's a baby rattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too old for baby stuff.
You are too old for baby stuff. Ooh, what's that?
Babies are gold. Gold is one of them.
Let me see.
They're just painted.
Oh, neato. They're pretty.
And there.
Well, this is like a... You can use this like either a soap dish or in the kitchen to set dirty spoons on, maybe?
Maybe?
Mm-hmm. Got so much of an earring fan.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Uh-oh. I hope they're not out. We want the Diamond Daisy along with some other ones today. Diamond Duchess. Do we see Diamond Daisies?
No.
Let me see. I don't know. Those might be. I'm not really sure which ones. Oh, Cornish Rock cross broilers. Yeah, honey?
I think we found the Diamond Daisies already.
Yeah?
Yep, these are the Diamond Daisies.
We'll see. Yep. I think those ones do lay dark brown eggs. So I think that's what we're after today.
Wait a minute,
We might get a couple of those.
Mom, we get these ones. They sold
Why?
the black ones.
Yeah.
They're the black ones.
They're the...
black ones.
Yep.
Alright, we gotta get
Ooh, oh yeah, they're gonna end up being like shiny black, and then this red light is kind of skewing the color on the tag, but They'll be shiny black with a dark brown egg. That's what I wanted. Awesome. You want that one, buddy?
Yep.
Okay. So there's
we're
one.
gonna
Almost looks like a penguin.
Yeah.
We're going to get 4 from here and 4 from there.
I think I decided, buddy, we'll just do 3, 3, and 3. So it's okay if we end up with 9.
All right.
So 3 more, or 2 more of the Mystic Marians.
All right. And then you want 3 of them.
The man is
Keep the top over it.
the man.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. We don't do that. We just recommend not having one at home where it's going to scream and scream and scream. Yeah, that one works.
Are we going to get a medicine?
Yep, she's grabbing him right now, buddy.
Yep.
Just wanted to show you the food options. So we're gonna go with the 20% flock maker starter feed. You can get start right chick feed that's medicated though, or for meat birds. What's in there, girl? What's in there? What do you think?
I give them a smaller, a bigger box for them, so they don't have to, they're gonna like, oh, mommy.
Look at that tail. What you got, girl? What you got?
Is it a friend?
Hi, baby. You be nice. It's not a chicken nugget. No, not a chicken nugget.
Not a chicken nugget.
Oh. Let's say this eye was sleepy over here. Hey, baby. What do we have in there? You can't tell.
Well, we have a chicken.
Darla's supervising.
Sleeping.
I think it's not sure what to think. Hey, baby. Hi, you getting cozy? Oh, just like all newborn babies, we sleep a lot, huh? Gonna wash this off, and we'll wash these out too. No, you wrapped it around somewhere over here.
That's what I
You wrapped it around
Yeah.
here.
It's easier to manage this part without the bulb hanging in it. doors. Screwed those boards on the floor, but that's
It in and turn at the same
it's
time.
not that it's blunt. It broke off in there.
Oh, it did? Show you this shavings. We got this particular stuff over 2 years ago at Tractor Supply, and it lasts a really long time. So it's 8 cubic feet, as you can see. Wood shavings, pine shavings, but you can tell with just kind of the size of the package that that's all that we had to use. Just that little bit filled up the entire bottom of this with at least about an inch, inch and a half in some places. It expands out basically once you open it up. Wait, do you want to have Daniel come down?
Yeah. There we go.
That's a good point. Oh, that looks cozy. If I were a chicken, that'd be great. Okay. Good job, buddy. They're not sure what to do.
You should hold them up to the camera.
There, hold him. Nice. Good job.
I wonder if you could sit on my shoulder.
Make sure it doesn't fall
Like
off,
a
though.
pirate.
Awesome. Oh, how many more do we have? All done. Hey. I'm like, what is this? That one looks cozy. Did they seem to drink?
I don't know.
You guys have any water yet? Kind of show them. Pick one up. Put them on there. Come on. Let's see one here. He's like, huh. And one more project for today that I'm so happy that Daddy's getting started. What? Oh, it's Grandpa! Right behind the kiddie swing set. Going this way. This is where I want a second garden this year, and it may just be a pumpkin patch specifically, but some of that stuff isn't supposed to be grown together. Like pie pumpkins for eating aren't supposed to be grown together with other things because they'll cross-pollinate, and I learned that the hard way a couple of years ago, and I got some kind of squash, but I didn't really get pie pumpkins, and it didn't make very good pies, so I want to use this area that we're clearing to do that. I just came to check on all of them, and they're all snuggled up together taking a nap.